Hello, my fellow combatant spaceman. Jew here, back at you with another video. So, on today's topic of the problems with Rubbish Combat 1 is the characters. Now, I'm going to be I'm not going to be talking about the entire roster today because the roster is kind of deep, kind of big, right? So, I'm not going to be talking about the roster. I'm going to be grouping the characters together in terms of their how they are connected to one another, one another, and in terms of lore and overall, how they have been in terms of past. Do you know what I'm saying? So, the first three characters I'm going to talk about are Subzero, Scorpion, and Smoke. So first, I'm going to start off with Smoke because I have the least amount of problems with. I don't really like how his mask, right? His basic mask is this is his mask. Like, this looks stupid. They could have came up with something else. At least one of these masks could have been like his standard mask. Hell, this should have been his standard mask. Anything other than this, that cone look is just so stupid. That's really just a nitpick. But outside of that, he looks like a Mortal Kombat character. I don't really like his personality. I feel like it's a little bit over exaggerated from MK9, right? But outside of that, maybe I guess a change to his hair, something like that. But he looks like a Mortal Kombat character. Scorpion looks like a Mortal Kombat character, and Subzero looks like a Mortal Kombat character. They don't necessarily look like humans. They look like characters from a fictional universe, which is something that me, somebody that deals with real life problems, right? When I play or go into, play an entertainment type of game or whatever, watch a movie, I don't want to be reminded of things in reality. I want to be entertained. I want to be taken from out of reality and into a whole different world. So these three characters look like they're from that world. Okay, so now let's go on to the problem. The problem with Scorpion and Subzero is the fact that they're brothers. That is the utmost just trash. I mean, just like creatively bankrupt storytelling. Whoever came up with the idea just didn't think anything through. Didn't care anything about Hanzo Hasashi. His wife, his kid, and his clan that were destroyed, killed by Quan Chi, right? Like, fuck all of that lore. Fuck the respect for that character. Fuck the respect for that lore. Kuai Liang, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are not brothers. That is so stupid. Like, and then not only that, Sub-Zero is just so one-dimensional. He's just, he's just trying too hard to be bad, and it's so one-dimensional. His gameplay is okay. His moves are okay. Smoke, his gameplay is stupid. That teleport he does it's a slide teleport, low slide with kicks. It's so stupid, man. That animation for that, just how it looks, is just dumb as fuck. Scorpion is fine, but Scorpion is now Kuai Liang, which is dumb as fuck. Kuai Liang is the one who originally Behind supposedly killed Hanzo Hasashi while he was human, right? Quan Chi killed Hanzo Hasashi's wife, child, and his clan. Okay, and then Hanzo Hasashi, when he comes back from the Netherrealm as a Netherrealm Wraith, Scorpion, he pins it on Kuai Liang because he thinks Kuai Liang is obviously Behind, but they're not the same person. And then not only that, he's taken advantage of by Quan Chi because Quan Chi tells him that Sub-Zero did it when it's really Quan Chi, right? So now that whole rivalry of Scorpion and Sub-Zero, it's organic. It becomes organic. They rivalry, how it starts, how they come into conflict with each other, is organic and it makes sense. How the rivalry starts in this game is absolute trash, dude. It's garbage. Like, it's not organic. It's completely manufactured between these two. And their rivalry was so like storied. throughout all of the games. And the MKX, when they finally put things aside, like, look, dude, Subzero came to him like, look, I ain't for that, man. Let's come together and be the protection for Earthrealm. Which and then in MK11, they did the same thing. Like, just, oh my God, where's the respect to the lore? So they're brothers, and then they give us us actual real fans that have been along for this ride for 30 years, like myself. You want to know what they give us as a bit of fan service for Kuai Liang? They give them the ultimate MK3 cut, or an MK3 eye slash. So we could be like, oh yeah, oh I remember that. That's what that was for. A trash bit of fan service, because they knew that they fucked up the rest of the story. And you shit on Hanzo Hasashi. Just completely retcon that guy and deletes him out of the entire story. What? Smoke story was okay. Don't really have a problem with him. He doesn't really become big into the story until like MK3, right, where he escapes the Lin Kuei because they want to turn the ninjas into cybernetic soldiers now, right? So yeah, but this is just so stupid with these two. It is completely dumb. It is an unnecessary change for no reason other than, hey, let's just do something different. We have to restart the timeline. So, and okay, fine, if you want to restart the timeline, that was a necessary change. There were so many necessary changes that they made to the entirety of every single character, and it's like they botched everything. You know, this multiverse stuff is trash. Everyone needs to stop it. It's absolute garbage, and it makes everything worse. The story was garbage, the entire story. And the story for these three characters were garbage, especially Scorpion and Subzero. Their rivalry was manufactured. How they come into conflict manufactured. It's not organic, and it didn't seem real. It didn't seem like it actually flowed together. They say like, oh, well, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they always have a rivalry. We just gotta make them, fight each other somehow. They gotta not like each other, so let's just do this. There was no thought process, no care or love or passion behind the creativity of these two being brothers, other than, wouldn't it be cool if Sub-Zero and Scorpion were brothers? Oh yeah, let's do that. That's all it was somebody's sick idea. And it's a trash idea. I'm sorry, whoever came up with that at NetherRealm, it was a trash idea. Like, it was garbage. Sometimes your fan fiction needs to stay in your damn head. Now, the gameplay wise, like I said, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are okay. But story, lore, and world building wise, they're completely botched. Completely botched. The guys at NetherRealm, the writers and the directors, or whatever you want to call them guys over there. Well, Ed Boon is the creative director, but the storyteller, the writers, all them guys, they're completely just. You can tell there's an agenda going on over there for sure, wholeheartedly for sure. You can tell in which the way they wrote these characters. These two characters, in particular. Their brothers, ridiculous. This is stupid. Oh, and the excuse is, oh, it's a new universe. The fact that they had to restart the timeline is a trash concept in of itself. This is twice they have restarted the timeline. Street Fighter ain't did that. Neither has Tekken. Like, you know why? Because like things that they do in their universes actually matter. Like, if somebody dies, that's that they die. They don't just come back, just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Hell, even in old school Mortal Kombat, right? If a character died, they would be dead. But they wouldn't come back to some old, just fuck it. Oh, it's a new universe. No, they had to come back. It came back through some, it might have been kind of convoluted or whatever, but shit, it fucking worked. And it made sense within the lore and the story and the world building. It made sense. These two being brothers is just stupid. That bit of fan service with the eye slash is stupid and weak. Like, I was so offended seeing that. I was so offended seeing that. You're probably not gonna like Subzero and Scorpion being brothers because it's Kuai Liang and like, if anything, they should have sold Hanzo Hasashi and Bi-Han, and they could have expanded it a little bit more. We could have actually seen Scorpion's wife and child. We could have seen some of his clan. You know, make it say, why is the Shiba Ryu so important? Why did he love them so much? Because there's so much they could have done with Hanzo Hasashi and expanding the story. Same thing with the Lin Kuei, the Grand Master. We could have seen that guy, right? Could have seen more of him and expanded upon his story and the dealings with Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. What? It's so many things that they botched. Like, they literally just botched. Because if anything, Shang Tsung comes to, in the old time, the first timeline, Shang Tsung comes to the Grand Master talking about a tournament for Mortal Kombat, which Bi-Han enters. What? They botched everything. Like, even the story, even the retelling from MK9 and MKX was infinitely better than M1K. This is trash. They completely botched all these characters, and they completely botched my fan favorite. This is Sub-Zero is my all-time favorite fighting game character, and they just botched him completely. He's so one-dimensional. His personality fucking sucks. There's no person. There's nothing to him. He's just one-dimensional. That's just how he is. One-dimensional. I'm a bad guy. I don't play no games and I don't have no tolerance for nonsense. That's all Sub-Zero is. He's so fucking one-dimensional. Where's his personality, man? It's so ridiculous. Like, even look at him now. He's just grimming. I don't know what he's grimming. Just what the fuck? Like, come on. So, enough of that. Like I said, because I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself, they botched these characters, man. Every single one of them. But my favorite, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Smoke, these three guys has such an interconnectivity to just not just themselves, but the lore as a whole, the world building, the story as a whole. And they just botched them. Completely botched them. His design, the personality, it seemed like they just picked one thing and they just completely just ran with it. Like, Bi-Han wasn't just all no tolerance. He wasn't like that in Mythologies. He wasn't like that in the first Mortal Kombat game. Hell, even when Bi-Han becomes New Cyber, he has something of a fucking personality still. This guy, he's so one-dimensional. This version of Sub-Zero, this version of Bi-Han is so one-dimensional. Just, I have no tolerance. And, I'm just so bad. Like, dude. So, with all that said, that's the end of the video. There's going to be another Problems with MK1 characters. I'm not going to let you guys know which ones I'm going to do next, but there's going to be another video. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment on this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified from when I do upload new videos. And as always, peace.